What is up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be reacting to when predators get caught in the act. Well, this should be fun, hopefully, because if it's not, I'm going to be mad. And knowing, you guys know how I feel about predators, it's just as bad as racism. Y'all can fight me on that as much as you want. But here we go.
I took my shirt off because it was getting hot in the car. And then he said, I was trying to fix something. I said, yeah, I was fixing my shirt because a lot of times when you sweat, yeah, I was sucking it. Okay. All right.
But you agree that this is you?
Hold on. You were sucking who off?
He said, I took my shirt off because it was getting hot in the car. And then he said, I was trying to fix something. I said, yeah, I was fixing my shirt because a lot of times when you sweat, yeah, I was sucking it. Okay.
Yes, I was sucking him off. For your sake, I'm praying it's someone who's 21 or 18 that you were sucking off. Screw 18. I hope it was someone who was 20. Forget 19 and 18. Those are still technically kids.
But you agree that this is you? No? Okay. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Oh, it comes loose. This is a cheap belt, so it comes loose. So I just fixed it. That probably looks weird, but it wasn't like I was. Why would I expose myself to little kids?
It's July 14, 2022, and officers in Palm Coast, Florida were called to a property to investigate a noise complaint. What they found was 48-year-old ex-church leader Alfonso Joseph, almost naked in the back of the car, with a 16-year-old boy.
Wow.
When officers shined their flashlights in the car, both occupants were seen pulling their pants up. Here's what happened next.
Here we go, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Stepping out of here for me? Shut the door for me. How you doing, man? You have any weapons on you or anything like that?
No, sir.
You got ID on you?
Yes.
Do you have your ID on you?
No.
You don't have any ID on you?
No identification.
It's alright, sir. I'll get your name. You step over here. Go to my car right there.
Okay.
Step over there. Just stand right there. Lean on the car for me. Put your hands on the car. Now I'm just going to pat you down for weapons, okay? Okay, right here. Stand on the car. Stand on the car for me. You have anything on you?
No. Well, I have my phone on.
That's fine. Just leave it there.
Are we getting the thing?
Yes, that's right now. Here on private property. Oh, you can put your hands on the car. Don't lean on the car. Just put your hands on the car. Put your feet. You have anything on you? No?
My phone.
Just your phone? No weapons or nothing like that. What's that? Headphones?
Yeah.
Just put them back in there.
So do we just have to leave for it?
Okay, right now I'm going to get your information first, and then we'll figure out from there. Okay. All right, you go ahead and lean over the car for me. Turn around. Just lean on the car right there. What's your name?
Alfonso.
Alfonso. Alfonzo. Last name?
Joseph.
And what's your date of birth?
11/6/73.
All right, just stand right there for a second. What are you guys doing? Obviously, it's kind of obvious. Who's you here? Who's you here?
Just the plan.
The boy later told authorities he had met Joseph on a dating app. Joseph had picked him up at a particular address and driven him to the golf course.
So, who's this guy?
A friend of mine.
Okay, how old is he?
18.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license? No. Don't have any kind of identification?
No.
Where's he live?
In the L section.
So, what's his name? What's his last name?
I don't know his name. I can always call him.
Okay. So what are you guys doing out here?
We were just chilling. That's all.
Just chilling?
It was getting hot in the car, so I just took my shirt off.
Well, when I walked up, you were putting your shorts on.
No, my shorts. Because a lot of times, when my shorts, they get kind of stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like trying to fix them.
Okay.
Because when you sit in the car, it get wet. Sometimes you get wet.
Okay. So, well, you see how it looks? I come up, and you two are in the back seat.
Right. Because the front seat, the front seat is like far away from me.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, just talking, communicating, trying to get to know him, and that was it.
Let's be clear about what's happening here. This isn't innocent communication or friendly get-to-know-you chat. We're talking about a 50-year-old man communicating with a 15-year-old he met on a dating app. That's not normal behavior, and it's certainly not appropriate for a pastor or any adult. This attempt to downplay his actions as mere communication is a classic tactic to minimize the seriousness of what's really going on. It's important for officers to see through this kind of language and recognize the reality of the situation.
So who is he to you?
He's a friend.
Where'd you meet him?
I met him a couple days ago, and then we wanted to meet up just to get to know him, and that was it. Kind of crazy, you know.
Nothing crazy, so you met him online, you said?
No, but not online. I met him like in Walmart one day, and then.
So you guys just met up in Walmart? How'd you guys just like face to face?
When I met him online in Walmart, then he
I know this is about the Predators, but what the hell is going on in the background? Is it thundering while this is going on? Because what are those flashes of lights in the background?
texted me online.
So how did he get your number? You said he texted you. You guys met in Walmart, and then he started texting you a lot.
Yes, online.
Okay, so
Text message.
so you guys were just both shopping at Walmart, and
Yeah,
then you guys
yeah.
started talking at Walmart when you guys saw each other?
Right.
Okay.
I asked him a few questions, like he was this place, and he was like telling me where he came from, and I was telling him where I came from, and then that was it.
You guys exchanged phone numbers at that point, and
Yeah.
Okay. And so what'd you do? Pick him up from his house?
Yeah,
Or?
I be going from this out because I work late, so I said, well, maybe just come and talk over here.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And I didn't know it was a no trespassing
Yeah.
sign. I knew it was. It used to be a golf course.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was a no trespassing sign because other than that, I wouldn't have been over here.
Yeah. Okay. How old are you?
I'll be 48.
What were you guys doing?
Huh?
What were you guys doing?
We were just sitting back, she was talking, and I told the cop, I said, I took my shirt off because it was getting hot in the car. And then he said, I was trying to fix something. I said, yeah, I was fixing my shirt because a lot of times when you sweat, your shorts get.
Well, your car's on, isn't it?
Yeah, but the AC is, you know.
Pretty new Toyota.
Yeah, it is pretty new. But sometimes it gets hot. So
Yeah. Well, you guys had your pants down.
I
You
didn't
don't have to
have my pants
lie.
down.
I mean, I kind of figured what's going on.
I didn't have my pants down, but
So he did.
he had his pants down? Oh, wow.
So you not gonna tell me what's going on? No?
What is going on in the background? Is that thunder? Is that like a light? Please somebody tell me.
If it is, if that's what you guys are doing, that's what you guys are going to do
Right.
at some point.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
You know, people do it all the time, but you don't need to lie.
Okay.
See, the thing is, cops don't care if you're gay. If you're gay, be gay. Chat, I'm gay. Chat, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm pansexual. There's a big difference. Which means I'm in love with money. Oh my god, I'm done. No, I'm going with the video.
Okay. Yeah, what's up?
Okay. All right.
For a while, Joseph's trying to sell the officers the just chillin' story. But finally, he decides to come clean and tell the truth about what was going on. He was ultimately convicted on a charge of lewd and lascivious battery on a victim younger than 16 but older than 12. He will be prohibited from living within 1,000 feet of a school or park
Tap.
or any place where children gather.
Good.
For our next case, we go to Ohio, where a local mechanic was on his lunch break near a park when a nearby woman noticed him hiding behind a pole with his pants completely down, looking at her and her daughter. As she tried to record the incident, he quickly ran back to his job to create an alibi. When the officers arrived, they spoke with the woman who explained that he had been hiding behind a pole with his work pants around his ankles. When she confronted him, he hastily pulled up his pants, pretending to fix his belt.
Thank you. We'll take care of it.
So he was by the newer
Behind
one.
the newer one.
He was pointed at you guys, watching you guys.
Yes. And then I noticed, and I grabbed my phone, and he quickly started putting his belt back on.
Okay.
You guys see a gentleman causing issues in the park and run this way? Is his name David?
No David here. His name is Luke. No, we're not talking about Luke. He's 20 years old. I didn't see anything going on.
Do you have ID on you? No, I don't. What? We're investigating some sort of incident that occurred at the park. What's your name? Okay. What's your name? I've been inside all day. We just came out. What's your social, Luke? What is that girl? And she kept staring at me. I was just sitting there on my phone. Yeah. What, is it because I fixed my belt? 2174, 2020 DS. What were you doing over there? No, we came out to take smoke breaks, so I just went off the end and I was fixing my belt. Maybe that's why.
Within 2 minutes of the interaction with the officers, he mentions his belt, the woman and kids, and attempts to justify his state of undress as a simple wardrobe malfunction. But despite his efforts to spin the story, it's clear he's guilty as hell.
Instead of ICE deporting Mexicans, we needed ICE. You know what? I'm gonna make a thing where I will work for Trump as long as I can deport pedos to somewhere else besides America.
Fix my belt. It came loose.
You make America look like a bad place. You're disappointing Americans.
Maybe that's what she thought I was doing something. Okay. Yeah, my bad. I just fixed my belt. I didn't even do anything.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. Well, they're claiming that you exposed yourself to that kid. So.
I think they just walked out.
A party involved.
My friend.
I walked down to the end.
Okay.
She walked over to the car with her kid.
Okay.
I guess he pissed because he did have his pants down.
Right.
She said, I told you not to do that. So I turned around and walked back up here.
Okay.
Like I said, I did fix my belt.
What was going on with your belt?
Oh, it comes loose.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
cheap belt, so it comes loose. So I just fixed it. That probably looks weird, but yeah, it wasn't like I was. Why would I expose myself to little kids? I work here.
Well, we
I
just
wouldn't do that.
Yeah, where were you at exactly?
Right down at the end of the street.
Okay, what were you doing at the street? Just hanging
I was just
out?
staying out. Look at my phone because they were taking a smoke break. So I just walked down there, walked back, just hanging out. I've been inside all day. This is the first time I've gotten from outside.
Have you ever had a history of this or anything? Have you ever, yeah. I'm just asking. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't do that. I watch people sitting over there smoking weed all day. They don't get in trouble. Nobody called on them. But then you're gonna calling me if I'm staying at the end of the street.
But we understand where our point is. Is someone claiming that?
Yeah, but that's false.
We don't know that.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't do that.
So what I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go check every single one of those houses and make sure they have a camera or don't have a camera. And if I find that they do have a camera, I'm gonna see if it looks over here, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure that they didn't see what you are claiming you didn't do. Okay? Okay. And I'm gonna make sure I clear that up. All right?
There were indeed cameras pointing in that direction, and the officers saw what the mother claims to have seen. The next day, they went to the mechanic's home to notify him that the state attorney would prosecute him for his actions.
Hey, so you were being formally charged for the incident yesterday. Public indecency is a charge. It's an M4, misdemeanor 4th degree. It's a step above like a traffic citation. Your court date is going to be Monday, 9 a.m. at Sandusky Municipal Court. Okay? Sandusky Municipal Court. Typically, you would have to post bond, but because it's a lesser charge, you just have to sign a piece of paper stating that you go to court for it. You have to go to court and how can you do that? We have proof. Go to court for it. I have to give a piece of paper for you.
He was charged with indecent exposure and sentenced to just 12 months of probation. Let me know in the comments if you think this sentence is sufficient for the crime.
That's it? You point... So that's not okay. You pulled your meat out in front of a kid. A fucking kid. And y'all sentenced him to 12 months? No.
Meanwhile, for our next case, we go to Onalaska, Wisconsin.
Is that a girl?
Where a man later identified as 30-year-old
Oh,
Josie Mann followed an...
Bro, your hair... You look like a fucking girl. I'm not gonna lie. Bro, I think he's what started the transgender. I'm so sorry, that's mean. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
...appropriately touched a 10-year-old girl in a Walmart.
What?
Confronted Josie.
You inappropriately touched a 10-year-old in Walmart. Why? Why? What did you gain from this?
who fled the store. Surveillance video showed the mother chasing Josie, but there was no monitoring in the aisle where the assault occurred. Police reviewed the video and observed Josie going to a Subway store inside the Walmart. They were then able to identify him by the debit card used in that Subway and confronted him at his place of employment 5 months later.
Is it just you today, or you got help?
It's just me for the moment.
Okay. Does the name Josie ring a bell?
Yeah.
Is he here? Okay. I gotta talk to him. Hey, Josie. Officer Flatton. This was a little bit more urgent for me, so I decided to just come down and talk to you here. I need to talk to you about an incident where you're my suspect. Okay. Do you have any idea what I'm referring to? Okay. You ever been to the Onalaska Walmart? Okay. In May, we got a complaint from a parent and a young girl at the Walmart in Alaska that involved you. Anything ring a bell to that? Okay. Have you ever been at the Walmart where you got chased out of the store? No? Would you agree that this is you? No? Okay. Is this your truck? No? So the incident is that you reported to us that you had grabbed a child buttock in a grocery aisle. No? Okay. So we reviewed video and watched the suspect of this whole thing prior to this incident with the juvenile was inside Subway, bought a sub sandwich, used your debit card. Okay.
Somebody used my debit card, you said?
You.
In a Subway?
Yep, on Alaska Walmart Subway. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Where are you going for?
Dominic, you got a taser?
Bro, they got best one and he's still catching you.
Stop! You stop! Stop! Get on the ground.
Without hesitation, the suspect immediately turns around and bolts, trying to escape down the street. This sudden flight is a clear indicator of his guilt and desperation. Despite his futile attempt to flee, the officers managed to catch
Bro,
up to him
nobody runs
and bring
like
him to
that.
the ground, successfully making the
My
arrest.
boy, you run like a Brachiosaurus. What the f is that run? What is that cartoon ad run?
He was ultimately charged with first-degree sexual assault of a girl under the age of 13 and misdemeanor resisting an officer. He was freed on a $2,500 signature bond and could face up to 60 years in prison if convicted.
Good.
For our next and last case, on November 28, 2021, officers of the West Bend, Wisconsin Police Department received an attempt to locate from Logan County, Kentucky, where a 15-year-old girl went missing. Pings from her cell phone and a letter left by the girl pointed the police towards West Bend. Officers waited at the residence of a known sex offender, who they discovered was in contact with the girl via Facebook. The following footage is the perfect example of how to keep a predator talking.
Okay. What is she to you? Daughter, friend, cousin?
She's a friend.
A friend of yours? Okay.
Her mom's a friend of mine.
Her mom is a friend of yours?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you taking her to her mom's right now, or?
She got into a fight with her mom. I'm just holding it there because she said that she was gonna like kill herself, whatever.
She said she was gonna kill herself over the fight.
So
Okay.
I'm just scared. She's gonna stay with me for a couple of days, and then
Stay with you for a couple days?
she was just gonna go back home.
Okay, where does she live?
She's out of state.
Oh, how? Illinois, Ohio,
Kentucky.
Kentucky? Oh my.
So I was on my way to see my sister for Thanksgiving because she's in North Carolina.
She's in North
and then
Carolina,
this shit
okay.
just kind of happened, and
Okay. You and mom are pretty close.
Yeah,
I mean, if
her
you got the daughter's phone number, I'm assuming you guys are all pretty tight.
cause her She was like really upset and everything. She lost her job.
Okay. Much reason to be upset. I can understand
And
that.
then she and her mom got into a big argument. And then she's like, well, her mom called her a mistake.
Okay.
And then she was just really pissed off. And then she like told me that she was just gonna like, she can't do it. She was gonna either run away, be homeless, or whatever. And
Okay.
I figured, and
Is it like
a few months.
a dating thing, like boyfriend, girlfriend?
No, we're just
On the way to maybe get there? Or
Huh?
on the way of maybe becoming that? Or
No, it's just mutual friends, and that's
just
it.
mutual friends and that's it? Okay.
The officer did a great job for keeping it light and acting as if it's not that big of a deal if he was trying to start a relationship with a teenager. By downplaying the situation, the officer skillfully lowers the suspect's defenses, making it more likely for him to reveal incriminating details.
Did mom know that you had her? Or did her stepdad know?
Her dad was just talking to her dad on the way here,
Okay.
and she was explaining it to him about the situation, and he seemed okay with it.
Okay.
And her mom, talking to her mom and everything, she seemed like her mom was like upset, pissed off, and everything.
Okay.
But that was pretty much it. Like, she was talking to her family, and everybody was just making sure that she was safe or whatever. And
Okay.
she's like, yeah, that's fine.
And then you're gonna run her all the way back to Kentucky at some point?
Yeah, I was gonna either drive her back down there or have her fly down.
Have her fly down? Okay, or like meet someone halfway or shit like that?
She says she has a step aunt or another stepmom. in
Type.
Vietnam.
Okay.
So that was another aspect to go to.
Okay. So how did we meet this? How did we meet her mom?
Probably through Facebook.
Okay. I know I
Probably
kinda-
is not good enough.
But I mean, are you guys working on possibly like
Huh?
a dating thing here with you two?
She was just, because she was pissed off at her mom. I think that's what she was just trying to get her pissed off at, whatever, because her mom is like, called her the mistake and everything. And I think that she was just trying to find a way to piss her mom off even more and just be like, well, f you, and this, and that. So
So she just called you and said, come get me.
I
I mean, that's a lot of trust to just call somebody that. I mean, to just call somebody on Facebook and say, hey, come pick me up from Kentucky.
We just picked him up. We drove right past his apartment rather than stop because we saw the SWAT cars waiting for him. We pulled him over. Neither one of them are acknowledging any sex has taken place, but she's 15, he's 30, 31. Think of child enticement, maybe using a computer to facilitate a sex crime. We just did a real quick interview on the street. She's not saying anything sexual at this point, but I think she probably will when she settles in. I'm gonna have my guys impound his car to see what's in the car on an inventory search, and the chief would like the detective do the interviews with her and him.
The interrogation that followed revealed more important details, and officers were able to better paint a picture. This was not the first time that the man, later identified as 31-year-old Stephen Stathis, and the 15-year-old girl had met. Between September and November 2021, Stathis traveled from Wisconsin to Kentucky on multiple occasions for sexual encounters with the victim. He was ultimately sentenced to 15 years in prison and 10 years on supervised release afterward, after pleading guilty to using a computer to inducing a minor to engage in unlawful activity. Thank you all for watching and sticking with us through these unsettling yet important stories. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates and in-depth looks at important issues. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.
Okay, chat. That's when predators get caught in the act. I really hope you all enjoyed. Yeah. Let me know what y'all think. If they should have gotten more time. Anybody who's a predator, should get life in prison. Or if you are a predator, you should be your 13th reason and just end it all. Okay? I mean that. I mean it. I stand on business when I say that. I stand on business when I say that. Anyways, that being said, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Stay happy, healthy, stay beautiful, stay safe, most important to yourself. See you on another video. Love ya. And peace.